to Just Vibing Vibes. Welcome. I'm so sorry that this video is coming a bit late. I'm sorry about that. I just didn't have the time to shoot it as early as possible, so that's why it's coming late. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Love Island USA reunion. It was a very good reunion, definitely better than the UK reunion. I like Sarah. I have said that I like Sarah. She gives this I'm your friend vibe to the islanders, like I'm with you, I'm riding with you, I'm interested in you, I'm invested in you. Not like she's just reading a cue card or some, that kind of thing. Like, so she gives this, this thing, like she gives the friendship vibes. Yeah, so you don't need someone that has like a friendship vibe or a motherly vibe. You know what I mean? Someone that a protector vibe, one of the above, for them to be a host of Love Island. You don't need someone that just looks like they're doing a job. You know what I mean? Like kind of robots, kind of no emotion involved. We don't need those kind of people to do it. So Love Island UK, this is for you. If you're looking for someone, please look for someone like that. Thank you. Okay, obviously you're looking for someone. Okay, we're gonna start with how they started. I just wrote the people's names and I'll talk about it. So Valerie, Deb, and Jessie. So we talked about the whole thing. Like I said before, I'm on Valerie's side. Jessie led that on just to dump her and for her to go home. So I'm on his side. And then they say Valerie, Serenity, Tyler, and Maddie. Obviously, I still say I don't know why Tyler chose Serenity like Serenity was asking, because he was not giving her anything, and then he just told Maddie that he was interested in Maddie more than Serenity in the thing that they were showing. So Serenity being back with him, and they're not they're just having fun. They're not how will I say, they're not what's the right word, they're not giving it a name or something like that, defining it rather. I do find that a bit fishy, because I find out that, to me, I saw the guy as someone that didn't care about her. So I don't understand. I feel like maybe she is those kind of people that are drawn to people that don't care about them. There are some girls that like a guy that if a guy starts showing them attention, they don't want. They want the one that don't show them attention. So she could be one of those people, because I don't see him. Like, why is not defining it? Why are you guys just having fun? And why are you not defining it? And what do you mean by just having fun, but then you're pissed that someone else is in his DM? Like, then they can be in his DM. Since it's not defined, you guys are having fun, people in your DM, people in his DM, let them be in the DM, because I don't get it. But anyway, I do enjoy Serenity. I love Serenity. She was giving it, she chewed Chazz up and spit him out. So let me talk about that. So Chazz and Kat and Serenity, they brought that segment on, and Serenity was like, Chazz could not talk. I think that was why Timmy, Mr. Nobody Asked You, decided to butt in and like, Chazz is a very good guy. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, Timmy, nobody asked you. But yeah, Serenity was Serenity was giving it to Chazz so much. The guy could not even defend himself, because he has nothing to defend. Anyway, we all know that speech, he was talking about Serenity. He wanted Serenity to think that she had him, for him to just like, for her to like, he wanted to give her the shock factor. Now I'm going to talk about Chazz, because they did a whole segment which close to the end about Chazz again. I'm just going to talk about it now. The whole Casa Amor thing, the whole Gabby Bella. Yes, he did Gabby wrong, and you can see that mean side of him when he told Gabby that that's why I didn't bring you to the villa. He said that. I wrote it down exactly what he said. I said, you don't have to, that's why I didn't bring you back. I was like, the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're so rude. Then your sister not talking like, oh, I know I did you wrong. If you're saying that, because she was down to go. No, the people in that villa must have thought that you guys had something for them to pick you guys as the couple to go in the hideaway. So what you're saying, it makes no sense. It's all bullshit. I'm glad that Gabby seems fine. She's a nice person. She doesn't, like, nobody even, honestly, he can go on his own, because he's just giving no loved. And yeah, he did have his own Chazz and more, honestly, like, the whole thing. And then he was trying to go to Phoebe. The moment Bella, now someone was interested in her, it was not Bella that he was choosing. Okay, now I'm just going to talk about Bella and the whole Joe situation. Yes, they did like each other and it didn't work out. I don't understand why she still kissed Chazz. So it was like a goodbye kiss. Okay, since it was just a goodbye kiss, you can see him, he was a bit smug when she was, thank God she talked about it, because he would have brought it up. It's like the Love Island US people, they don't know what the secret is. They just want to So it was a good thing that she just said, okay, let me spill on myself. And he said he's heard it on one podcast. So at least that means she's already said it. And he's fine with it. Obviously, he was kissing other people and he was trying to find a connection, or just to stay as long as he wants to in the villa. That's what everybody does anyway. Okay, so Kat, Jared, and Shansay. Honestly, I would say that Kat and Jared did not do Shansay wrong, because Gerald did not know that Kat was waiting for him. He didn't know. He didn't know she was going to find connection. And for all the people there in Kasamo, she was the one he had the most connection to. She's a very, 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 very sweet girl. I wouldn't even lie. I would say, like, these Kasamo girls, they really understood what they were there for, because they, even if someone else that you're close to is not interested in the person that you like, there was no animosity. It was not like the UK one where that one's like, oh, Coco do this. They knew that they were all there for something, so they don't have animosity towards, they had animosity towards the guy that led them on, not towards the girl that they were with. And I like that about them. Okay, so then I did the whole okay, Kat and Gerald, their husband, boyfriend and girlfriend. When he said I popped the question, he was like, I thought he was gonna say I proposed. No, he was boyfriend and girlfriend. Please, why are you guys making boyfriend and girlfriend a big thing? I know that this generation, when people are dating, like, people will be dating, sleeping together, and they've not even defined what the relationship is about. I don't understand that thing. I don't get it. If you're my boyfriend, if we're just having fun, we're having fun. We need to define it. I don't have time for rubbish. So I feel like, so that's why they're making boyfriend and girlfriend so big, like it's a proposal. I popped the question. I was thinking he proposed. No, guy just asked the girl to be his girlfriend. Okay. Anyway, they talked about them and just they're up and down, up and down, up and down. Anyway, they're together now. But the thing that I see is, like, I don't know why they shoot this reunion so quick. They do shoot them so quick because phone is ringing. 1 minute. Honestly, I don't know where I was before the call came in, but Deb and Jesse up and down, they're back together again, which is good. They just, I think they shot the reunion, I would say, the next day after the finale, so they didn't have time to rest. You can see that Timmy looked really, really tired. All true, it looks like him and Zeta were having issues, because she was like, they were not as lovey-dovey as they normally are. It could just be because he's tired. And also, one thing that you need to understand, like, I remember the whole Bria segment, which I have not gotten into. I will get into that then later. Let me just talk about it, because that's the next thing I have there. So Bria segment, when Bria was talking, that they were showing everything, you can see that Zeta was on Bria's side, because guys do this thing, right? When they're not interested in you, when you're not the one that they chose, they kind of minimize your feelings and your emotion. They make you seem like maybe somewhere you thought, or like they didn't have no choice, or you thought something that they were not giving you. I've seen this over and over again. Guys do that a lot. But what I'm gonna say is that it's a good thing that Zeta stood for the girl, even if she has the man, because girls don't do that. You see a lot of people are like, oh, what is Bria thinking? No, the guy gave her this assurance. He was kissing her. Yes, he did say he will couple up with Zeta when he was asked, but you shouldn't have kissed her. If you want to find out if you have connection, can you not just have conversations? Like, he gave her something that made her feel like, just the same way, and Dami and Summer's situation. I'm happy that Dami is with India. I will say this over and over. But he did give Summer a lot of green light. He might say that he's been saying it, but your action speaks louder than words. So your action was giving something else. Don't give the action then. So I get the fact that people are always against Bria for saying that under different circumstances, she and Timmy would have worked. I feel like when she means different circumstances, it means that if Zeta was not there, if Zeta was not casted this year, obviously we cannot think about that. But if that was the case, or if maybe she was one of the first people that came, maybe she thought that she might have a chance, or if she was the main person, but I do feel like Zeta was a bombshell, Zeta would have still gotten Timmy. I don't know why. I just feel that there's this connection that you might have with someone that if you're meant to be, is meant to be. Anyway, so I do feel like Timmy was on the mind, like was kind of like saying, oh, it's not my fault, I had no choice. You had the choice. You gave her the green light, just like Zeta said. And you were acting like they dragged you there, like, oh, you must couple up. No, nobody said that. You chose her. You said you like her. You were saying that she was, you know what I mean? She was catching your eye. She caught my eye. So she caught your eye, then let her eye be caught. So what are you trying to minimize this whole situation, making it seem like the girl's feelings is not valid? And I the fact that Zeta stood up for Bria in that instance, that is for all of you. That they're Bria this, Bria that. Leave the girl alone. And leave Zeta and Timmy alone. Just let everybody be. What happened. People have emotions and people can feel the way they want to feel. If you don't agree with someone's feeling, that is fine. But that is their feeling, not your feeling. Feelings does not have to be right. Feelings is just feelings. I say that a lot. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone, their feelings might be wrong, but they feel that way. So it's your job to make them feel safe. Same thing. She feels how she feels. It's not Timmy's job to make her feel a different way, but it's his job to maybe apologize for what he did. Courtney, Felipe, and Bryce, and then Chad. Anyway, Courtney liked Felipe because he was not, obviously he was just there for fun. She liked the fun part, but there was no seriousness. And then Bryce, I still do not understand what happened with Bryce, because she did say that she made it seem like he talks to her in a way that is not nice. And obviously he's not affectionate. He was not kissing her in bed, which I did not understand. Like, guy, you guys just started, you're not kissing her. When you guys are together for 1 year, would you kiss her? I don't get that part. But yeah, and all of that. But she made it seem like when she had Zita to be there, like the way he talks to her. So now it's kind of weird that they are together again. I do like them together, but I don't understand. Since they gave us, it's not my job to understand. But since the relationship was for us to evaluate, like we're supposed to watch it, so I don't understand what was wrong and what are the things that have been put in place for those things not to reoccur, whatever it was that the problem is. Because when Bryce is talking about it, he was saying that in his end everything was fine. He's saying that maybe they didn't really have an issue. So I don't get it. Anyway, Chad faces throughout when they were showing him and Courtney were just annoying to me. Honestly, Chad has this nonchalantness in his face that is annoying. Even when they were talking about him and Phoebe that he's supposed to be with, he was giving this special expression like, I can't be bothered to be here. And I do feel like Chad and Phoebe and Naja, they didn't leave the villa. They've been there, like, not the villa, they left the villa obviously, but they didn't leave. They must have been in a hotel close by, so they've not gone back home. So Jeff has gone back home, so maybe, and he did not maybe want to stay, wanted to go back home. He didn't want to stay in the hotel. Maybe that's why he's not at the reunion. And then it might make sense why Taga Lily is not there too, because who are you going to talk about? Naja has to be there because she was almost there to the end, but I do now see why Taga Lily was not invited, and she was not the only one not invited. Anybody that didn't have an impact in Kasamo was not invited, because they're doing it where the villa was. So that's why I think. So Sydney, Isaiah, and Phoebe. Anyway, they didn't show, or maybe they just edited it when they were showing us. I like the fact that they showed the part where Isaiah talked about Phoebe's natural beauty and saying that she's an 11 out of 10, which is all good. But now we can see that he didn't compare her. So some people, because I was watching mine on a live stream, and someone was still saying, oh, see, he compared her. Like, come, your ear. Do you guys know, do you need cotton bud or something? He didn't compare them. He was obviously hyping Phoebe's beauty, which she might feel the way about, but there was no comparison there. And I do understand also why Sydney started crying while it was showing, and then she got herself back, because this is not long ago. And also when someone takes you back, and you can see, even us, sometimes we sit down as humans and then we think of a previous experience and we start crying, even if that's not our situation now. So think about now, not only you thinking about it, but you have a visual to show you it. So how would you feel? Guys, can you let people be emotional? Because sometimes I don't understand what people want. I know that if you're not an emotional person, you're not going to cry. That is you. Someone else is going to cry. So can you let them cry in peace? But anyway, Sydney and Isaiah are still together. They're good. People are saying that, oh, they're going to leave. He's going to leave her. He's going to leave her. And lots of people are also saying that Timmy and Jeff, they're not together. I mean, Timmy and Zeta, they're not together anymore. I don't think they're not together. Timmy was just tired. Maybe they won't be tired. They don't know how many interviews they've had to give while they're there and all of that, not having rest, you know. And then now you have to come out again. The same thing happened in Love Island UK 1. Dami was tired. He said he was really tired during the reunion. You could see he had this nonchalantness in his face. So sometimes they just overwork them, and some people are not good at that. Some people will be okay or cheaper and all of that. Not everybody is. And then Nadia and Jeff, obviously, Nadia just talked about it. Like I said, I think Jeff went home, and Nadia said she still has feelings for Jeff, but that kind of treatment. And I am Team Nadia on this one. You cannot let someone, honestly, some of you are like, oh, you don't really like him, then nah, sometimes you don't, they're just starting. You don't let someone treat you that way. If he can insult you on national TV where other people are, what is he going to do in private? Yeah, so she knew her what, she left him, and that is what you should do. And if you don't want to do that, you want to be the one to stick around, then stick around. But because you stuck around does not mean someone else has to. Can you guys just let people live their own life, and you live your life the way you want to live it? I'm proud of Nadia. I like what she did. I like the fact that she left him, because there are things that she didn't want to talk about. I feel like she didn't want to talk bad about Jeff, because she did say that he's always putting his insecurity on her. So only God knows what he has been doing. She said that she cannot chat with other guys he always thinks. So yeah, just telling someone sorry because your man is acting out with them. And she did say, I agree with the things he's saying, but it's the way he said it. So honestly, I feel like the reunion was really, really good all in all. I'm really proud of everybody. I actually do hope that Zita and Timmy, they're fine, because I don't know, their energy was off. But I just hope that it's just tiredness. So that is that for the reunion and for Love Island USA 2022. I'll be watching out for whatever deals and whatever they might have. I hope it's a success, like they're successful outside. And I would say Love Island USA, everything is too fast. You guys have 33 people go in, or 30 something, and it felt like 5 people. Like, really? What was that about? Don't be bringing people just like you guys were just changing them the way girls change pants or pad when they're on their period. Please, can you let these people stay longer next time? And if you have to do your this thing longer, let it be longer, but let people stay in the villa, form connection. Let's see them. Your Love Island USA is too fast paced. I really do not like it, and that is the reason why you had 3 main people and nobody even came in between them. Like it's the main people that came in were the people at the end. It was just too much because there was no even trials, no tribulation, nothing, nada. So that's that for today's episode. Bye bye.